Most creators think list videos are an easy win. Just come up with 5 tips, 7 mistakes, 10 strategies, put them in some kind of order, and hit record. But that is exactly why so many list videos lose viewers, because they're frankly boring and repetitive. No tension, no reason to stay. But the weird part, some of the highest retention videos on YouTube are technically list videos. So what are those creators doing differently? Today, I'm gonna show you the retention mistakes you're probably making with your list videos and how a simple storytelling shift can turn a collection of tips into something viewers actually wanna watch until the end. YouTube has become TV, and list videos are starting to feel like a relic of the old YouTube. That is because when most creators make a list video, your goal is typically to deliver so much information that the value is undeniable. You could load your video with 10 of your greatest tips, but they may leave anyway if it's missing these things. Hi, I'm Daryn. I'm a Writers Guild Award-winning creator and producer, and welcome to this episode of Story Caffeine, where I'm going to dig deeper into how to fix your unintentionally boring list videos. And guess what? I'm gonna do it in a list format. Mistake number 1. I want you to think about your last list video. Are you explaining the entire lesson in your first minute, then spending the next 8 minutes proving it? The problem with that is that the tension disappears. Instead of immediately giving away the conclusion, let viewers discover it. So allow each point to uncover another piece of the puzzle. You can do that in a list video. In a list video, your 3-act structure begins to look like this. Act 1 of your list video becomes this. You introduce the problem, you establish the stakes, and then you preview what is coming. But what about Act 2? Mistake number 2. Act 2 is where a lot of creators go awry in a list video. A lot of creators structure their list videos like this. Tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, tip 4, tip 5, tip 6, tip 10, when every point feels the same. And there are so many of them to keep track of, the viewer feels overwhelmed and there's no momentum. It's just tick, 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 tick. So they get the first 2 tips and then they're like, thanks, I'm good. The problem with list videos is that the moment viewers understand the pattern, they kind of mentally check out, because they already know what the next 5 minutes is gonna feel like. More information. Instead, each point should feel like it's building towards something that they can't resist knowing. In a list video, everything starts to feel equally important, but stories don't really work that way. Stories escalate. Each discovery that you make in a good story changes how you see the next discovery. Each point in a list video should create a question that the next point answers. So your list feels more like stepping stones. Before I get to the next point, if you are watching this and you're starting to feel the gap between where your content is and where it could be, I have several ways we can work together, from my storytelling community on School, to courses, to coaching and consulting, and you can find all of the details right down in the video description. Mistake number 3. Okay, here is the real tricky part with list videos. Many list videos fall flat because nothing major changes. No big shift that rehooks them midway through. The real issue is how you're thinking about the list itself, because none of these fixes matter if you're not doing this one thing. A great story usually has a midpoint where the story shifts, this point of no return moment that leads to a big reframe, a new lens through which your viewer sees the original problem. Think of the midpoint of your YouTube video as the big reframe, the biggest shift that your viewer needs to see this problem differently. Stop thinking of a list video as a collection of answers. Treat your list like a journey, and your last tip is the real reframe. And that is the shift. And once you see that, you'll never structure your list videos the same way again. Mistake number 4. But if tip number 3 is the reframe, then tip number 4 is the real root cause of why your list videos are boring. It's what separates good TV from bad TV, and that is that there's no transformation. The viewer starts the video believing one thing and ends the video believing basically the same thing. They just know more facts. Now, if you were watching a TV show where the main character stayed exactly the same and all you were watching is various tactics they took with no character growth, you would probably stop watching that show because you would not be invested at all. But what if the viewer starts here and finishes somewhere different? Think of your Act 3 in a list video like this. This is where you put mistake number 4, which is the root cause. Then you also have your resolution and the CTA, the next step that your viewer is going to take, hopefully watching another video. The viewer started by thinking I need some tips, and then they end by thinking, oh wow, I misunderstood the whole problem. So if you're making a list video, stop asking, what are my 4 points? And start asking, what realization are those 4 points leading towards? You see the difference? Because the highest retention list videos are not really lists at all. They're stories disguised as lists. So the next time that you outline a list video, don't start by writing point 1, point 2, point 3. Start by writing the realization that you want viewers to have by the end, and then build every point to lead them there. And that is how you turn a list into a story. And that's how you keep people watching your list video. But if you don't have a through line, your viewers won't be able to follow your list. So that means you should check out the video that is popping up on the screen so you can figure out your through line. Till next time, keep creating and keep thinking like a showrunner.